Good evening, everybody. I'm Ramesh Singh joining you from Delhi. Hope all is well and your preparation for main exam is going on with full speed. I'm a bit late, I think around 5 to 6 minutes. There was some technical snag at my end, the reason for delay today. Anyway, so welcome aspirants to the session today and there was some technical snag. I welcome you all to the session. As you know, you are all free to put your doubts if you have any related to main exam, especially in relation to Indian economy. You have to handle it for the upcoming main exam this year. I hope I am all audible to you. If there is any audio issue, please let me know. I will correct it soon. So, as you know, main exam is round the corner. That is Main 2023. Though this session is to the UPSC main exam. So let's see how one should prepare for the Indian economy, especially for main exam. Just see, first have a look on the lines which I have written here. Economy for Main 2023. In general, there is no need to overemphasize the role economy plays at the level of main exam, not in only GS paper 3, but in the other papers of GS2 besides in the essay paper. Over 50% of the questions asked in all papers of GS in main exam are nothing but applied aspect of economy. This should be this should be a small a. This should be a small a. I do a small correction. What I mean to say, the Indian economy that is titled by UPSC as socio-economic development. Naturally, in India, it doesn't cover only around 60% of questions of General Studies Paper 3 in main exam, but a number of questions in other papers also are based on applications of economics and Indian economy. That is why I am writing over 50% of questions asked in all four papers of GS in main exam are nothing but applied aspects of economics. Even foreign policy, international relations, all have become applied economics. Clear? The questions on security, the questions on environment and ecology, disaster management, all have got their economic dimensions and you can say applications. It means if you prepare Indian economy methodically and following the right strategy, what you find, you are developing a proper understanding of more than half of general studies. And when you become a bureaucrat, when you will part of policy planning, policy making and implementation, then you will find what big difference understanding of economics and Indian economy play in your day-to-day life. I have many students who have taken classes from me who say after 10 years of conducting class, after 20 years of doing class and course. We said ditto whatever you taught us in class. Those things I'm facing in my day-to-day administrative life. Okay? So anyway, these are different things. So what I mean to say, if you have a look, the GS economy doesn't play only its role in GS paper 3, 50% plus questions. Rather say 60% plus questions. In other GS papers, in other GS paper also, a large number of questions are asked, which are based on economics, challenges which Indian economy faces, and together with that, its applied aspects. Coming to AC, you will find invariably one essay is asked on economy. Invariably, it might be two also. There are years in which two essays have been asked from Indian economy, socio-economic situation of India, or economic dimension of certain policy challenge. So this is the significance and this is the relevance of Indian economy in main exam. Now, let's try to understand how to prepare Indian economy for main exam. How to select areas. Because the biggest challenge which aspirants face is that where from questions might be asked. What questions might be asked? What I should prepare for main exam of this year? These challenges a student face in a big way. And second aspect is basically writing answers. Okay? So how to select areas is one part, and second part is how to improve, how to write a good answer. This is the second dimension of your preparation. To the extent this is concerned, I give you a very narrowed down formula, and you can say mantra. The mantra is that the first thing is whatever you have read for PT exam, PT exam of 2023, just have a look on them. Second, all topical, all topical economic issues which occurred last year or last few years. Have a look on them. Third, what has been outlined by the latest survey and budget. Have a look on them. Okay? Just see what I am asking you. First, recall the things which you prepare for PT exam. All topical, I mean important economic issues which remained in news throughout last 2 to 3 years. And what things have been outlined by latest survey and budget. Keeping these things in your mind, you are supposed to basically select, areas from where questions might be asked. After areas has been specified by you, go for creating some questions. And create some questions, okay, and collect info on them, and the last thing, Start. Start writing answers. These are the three steps which are you are supposed to take. Clear? Of how to write a good answer. Okay? Related to answer writing, the first thing is your answer must be your answer must be evaluated evaluated by a teacher who has knowledge, experience, and wisdom. When answers are evaluated, you will get the feedback from the evaluator. Clear? Second stage is basically by including including the feedback in your next answer. Next answer, you go on writing answers. Did you understand? It means getting a two-way process. First, you have to do these things. Second, you have to begin answer writing. Whatever answers you write, they must be evaluated. When examiners evaluate your answer, at least while you are preparing the examination, so they must give feedback, proper feedback, where you need to work. The very next answer you write, that should be including the feedback given by the evaluator. Then only you can improve. This is how you improve your answer writing skills. Did you understand? This is how your answer writing skills improve. Now you must be thinking ki where I should go to get my answer evaluated. Naturally, evaluators will be your teacher if you have already available at your disposal, or you may join a main test series. But be careful, it should not be just a test series. Test series should have experienced, knowledgeable, and wisdomful evaluators whom you can meet, whom you can contact, so that the feedback they give, you are able to comprehend them, you are able to include them in your further answer writing. Otherwise, even men's test series get wasted. The time, the most important thing, the fee you pay, because test series are today conducted by almost all institutes, but which ones are good, which ones are bad, you need to decide yourself. To the extent whatever I do, I know myself that I do things with utmost responsibility, honesty, and high level of quality. Clear? So this is the main process how to prepare is your economy. The last but not the least, to-do list for the aspirants writing Main 2023. The first thing is to revise the latest survey and budget properly. Don't miss any important thing. Brush up your collections on current economy carefully. Whatever notes you have prepared on current economy, you are supposed to brush them up carefully, and then do adequate writing practice. You may join a good test series program. Which test series program you should join? You will have to decide yourself going by your knowledge, going by the feedback your friends give you, your seniors give you, okay? But don't go with the crowd. Okay? Most of them are going there, I should go there. Inquire about quality of test series, then only go. But that is a totally different issue. What I mean to say here, I hope you must be interested in which areas will be hit areas for this year's exam. I know. So my next session that is scheduled for just after 2 days. Today you have 11th June, for 12th, 13th. On 14th I will meet you by 7:30 with some areas, specific areas from where this year's I believe questions should be asked on Indian economy in this year's main exam. Hopefully questions should come from there because my guesses have never failed till date since I'm doing this, probably since 1995. I'm doing this, and every year questions come from those areas. While I will be outlining areas, hit areas, I will be giving you some hints of prototype questions also, which you can jot down then and there while I am speaking on YouTube. Okay, so this is the session for today. One info I wanted to give you is on June 14th, 7:30 p.m. we are meeting again to touch hit areas, hit areas of Indian economy for Main 2023. Clear? So if any one of you have got anything to ask, a specific query related to main exam or Indian economy, I am waiting for your question. You are welcome to ask your question. If you have joined live session, most of aspirants watch these classes in recorded mode. Anyway, that's a different issue. But as I tell you, even if you watch this session in recorded mode, you are welcome to write me through my official Telegram channel. Okay? My Telegram group is link is shared here. You can join this group and put your doubts if you have any. Meanwhile, my next course on GS economy is commencing on 26th of June, targeting this year's main, available in online also. And essay test series is beginning soon. Okay? And essay test series will be also available in offline and online modes. This is for today. Thank you and good night. See you on 14th.